Several months ago, my wife had me make these two Adirondack chairs, and she loves them. I'm not crazy in love with them because the backs hurt my back, but they still do the job they need to do. They support you, and they're somewhat comfortable. I just wish I made them more comfortable. Alright, off my soapbox. Back to the woodworking video we're going to do today. She has asked for a footrest, so that while we're sitting at these chairs, we can have our legs raised up a little bit. The original chairs I used pickets because I didn't have any pressure treat at the time. But since then, I did a little bit of a remodel of my patio, and I have this pressure treated wood here. First step of this project is clean off the paint on these boards, and then develop a pattern for the footstools. So I'll do the cleaning up of the paint off camera, and we'll see you again in the moment it takes me to do this. 1, 2, 3. All right, there it is. There's a little bit of paint still on the corners, but that's probably going to be cut off with the router table. And I'm not going to need all this wood, but you're milling it up, you might as well mill up all of it. So what I'm doing is I got the pattern that I had developed for the Adirondack chairs, and I have developed a pattern for the footrest that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be cutting it out now. I have now completed all the rough cuts of all the parts. Tomorrow I will round over the edges of all the slats of these bases, of these back legs, and of these front legs. And then we will start assembly. Now, on the original chairs, I did template routing to make it nice and perfect and identical, but I realized, being that this is patio furniture, they don't have to be that precise. So I'm doing this way. It's not a big deal. Now it's time to do some assembly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble the front legs first. Then I'm going to attach the back legs to the front legs. And then I'm going to put the slats on. I think I have one too many of these, but we will see for sure. I made a mistake, or I made two mistakes. But in the end, I think it'll be all right. I did two things wrong. The back legs, I did upside down. That's okay, because that way they will always find level. So that's not that big of a deal. And then on this one, I put this part backwards. This board here should be towards the front. But again, I decided to barrel on because I didn't think it was that big of a deal, honestly. So I'm going to put some stain on it, and this project will be done. Considering the mistakes I made, I think these came out all right. You can sit at this bench and raise up your legs, not massively, but high enough. And they fit perfectly.
Just beautiful.
Good. Finally, after every woodworking project, you should always count your fingers. You end with 10. Good job.
Wow, you have a really nice place there to sit and look at the birds.